Back in the mid-'70s, as a student in high school, I was fascinated by the whole concept. The Iditarod was a brand new event back then, but the appeal of being out in nature, dog sledding, the challenge that these people were going through was just, it was a very compelling story to a kid who was just getting ready to go off to college. I'm a city boy. Grew up outside of New York City, was going off to the University of Pennsylvania for 2 years before heading up to Cornell, realizing that the city wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And it was just a beautiful story, seeing the dedication to the dogs, the compunction that these people had, their stick-to-itiveness. It was just, it was a very endearing and compelling story to see how they went from absolutely nothing to an organized sport that began to fascinate the entire world. It was something I never thought I could be a part of until much later, when I was already in practice as a small animal practitioner in South Florida, that a friend of mine happened to know somebody who knew somebody who was involved with the Iditarod, and I thought, man, how cool is that? You know, out there in the elements, especially in the winter. Winter camping is the best. You have no mosquitoes, no bugs. And they said, you know, if you want to be a part of it, there's a way to get involved as a veterinarian volunteering on the staff for the Iditarod. And I said, that just sounds too good, count me in. I mean, we're all here for the dogs. You know, we're supporting the mushers, we're supporting each other, but it's really about the dogs. And as a veterinarian, what better way is there for me to make myself useful? Any kind of tourism is terrific. You know, we all like taking trips, but you know, the difference between sitting in a bus window and pointing at your camera lens at something versus being involved, being committed to it, being a part of it, this is such a much more rewarding way to go. It's fascinating. We're meeting people from all over the world. There's veterinarians here from New Zealand. We've met South American veterinarians, certainly veterinarians from Canada, all parts of the United States. And some are regulars, some just come for 1 or 2 times. And, you know, we try and stay in touch. But, you know, again, it's all about the commitment to the dogs. And, you know, you've got such a wide variety of people coming up here. People that have just incredible outdoors experience, they're survivalists, people that have been involved with national outdoor leadership programs. You know, we really count on them. As much as I'd like to say I love doing this, I'm still a city boy. You know, I need some help and some guidance. But everybody cooperates. It's really great. You very infrequently run into egos out here. Everybody's here to help each other out. We're here for the dogs. It's one of the best parts of this involvement is you feel like you're part of a community. Almost like the NASCAR aficionados. You know, there's that passion to see your sport done at its best, to see that everybody does things at their highest level, to see that everybody's cared for. It's very rewarding. You really have to be committed to it. You want to be comfortable without certain amenities. You make do, but it's all for a good purpose.